Okay. I I get up. I give up. Yeah, I know I haven't been around in a while, but when I saw this, I had to say something. DLC is going down the frickin' drain. Don't believe me? Check this link out. Look, look, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Obviously, you guys are seeing the screen right now, but let me explain to you what's going on here. As many of you know, Star Wars Battlefront will be coming out next month to tie in with the new Star Wars The Force Awakens. I'm I'm happy to see a new Star Wars movie, and when I heard about the new Battlefront, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's actually a pretty nice thing to be doing. But then, I'm adjusting my webcam. But then I found out what I was actually getting. I haven't bought the game yet. I have played the beta, and I'm I'm pretty I'm okay with the beta. It could use some work, but I'm okay with it. But oh boy, I found out about the DLC, and boy is it disappointing. To put this in perspective, for many of you who would not play the beta, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, let's go through this. Okay, so look, this is for the PC version. It's probably the same for the PS4 and Xbox One version. I'll have to check that out later. But if you pre-order the standard edition, you get the Battle of Jakku. And the Battle of Jakku is basically a prelude to the Force Awakens film. And okay, it's like a pre-order bonus. You basically get to play it a week earlier before anybody else does. So you just have to be patient for another week. I don't really think that's pre-order bonus, but okay. But look at the Deluxe Edition, man. Look at all the cool stuff that you get. Look at that. Wow. But, but hold on. But before we go tripping, let's go in detail a bit. You get the DL-44 blaster, Han Solo's official weapon. You get instant access to it. What does that mean? You get to have the gun the minute you play a match. But can I say something really interesting about that blaster? You can get that blaster by playing one match in the beta. Yeah, just play one friggin' match. You don't even have to win. One match and you get the blaster. I can hear the groans right now, but we're not done. The ion grenade and the ion torpedo you can also get after winning a match. Maybe maybe two. And they're instant access when you start the game. I always hate DLC packages that give you weapons instantly, but you can get them in a couple seconds. That just shows that there are people, that just shows there are lazy gamers, and then it's just, when you have deals like this, it just improves their laziness. Now, here's the kicker. Down here you have Ion Shock and Victory exclusive emotes. Now, I'm not exactly sure what an emote is, but I think it's kind of like the same thing where when you play GTA, and if you win a match, you have your character do a certain animation. You know, pull up the middle finger or dance, whatever. I think it's similar to that, but these are exclusive emotes. You have to pay money for animations. That's what a video game is. Animations, music, sound, story, characters, freaking gameplay. Animations is what makes a game. Why would you pay for that? I already paid $60. Why would I pay extra? Oh, by the way, standard edition 60, the deluxe version is 70. You're paying $10 extra for 3 things you can get in the first match or 2 of the game, and 2 other things that are not important. The only people who would buy these are Star Wars fanboys. Heck, I like Star Wars, but I'm not gonna pay 10 extra bucks for this crap. Oh, but we're not done. We still have the Ultimate Edition. Yeah. I get that it's Star Wars, but why does it need 3 distinct versions? I can't even complain. Arkham Knight had like 5 or 6 different versions. Oh, don't worry. I will finish that walkthrough one day, and we will deconstruct Arkham Knight. But now, this is Star Wars, baby. Now, look at this. Well, I can tell you one thing that's similar to Arkham Knight. $40 season pass. $40. Oh. $40 freaking dollars. I don't know. This is just for $40. It's just $40. Okay. Well, this video. No, screw that. Screw that. We're gonna keep going. Okay, look at this. $40 for the season pass. So, the Ultimate Edition is basically if you bought the Deluxe Edition and added the season pass to it. So instead of just getting the game for $70, you have to pay $120. Folks, I fell into the trap too. Some of you may have, some of you not, but I spent $100 to buy Arkham Knight, and I was kind of disappointed. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a fanboy. I bought Arkham Knight because I was a fan of Batman, obviously. And I bought the season pass because I thought that this would be the ultimate game. I've been waiting all those cancellations and revivals, and I was hoping that I would get a pretty good game. But then it disappointed me, and I realized that extra content doesn't always make a good game. Sure, there are games out there that do it right, like Witcher 3 and Shadows of Mordor. But this in games like Arkham Knight and Rise of the Tomb Raider, it needs to stop. Stop with all this. I miss the days when, if you wanted extra content, you would actually unlock it in the game by completing some level or collecting enough items or simple cheat codes. Whatever happened to freaking cheat codes? I think, what was the, back in like PS2, GameCube, and Xbox original days when we had cheat codes? I mean, there were a few games that had cheat codes for PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii, but nowadays cheat codes are non-existent. The only time I could think of cheat codes in a modern day setting was in GTA 5. And those were only for the single player. Actually, that kind of makes sense. If you had that kind of ability in multiplayer, people would abuse that. But what I'm getting at is, why has gaming become so taboo? Why has it become so complicated now? I know that, sure, it's popular and everything, but if it works, continue it. The only reason why DLC is still around is because people keep buying this. If people stop buying DLC, studios won't take the time to make it. You know how DLC works? For the most part, think of it this way. For DLC is basically a crotch. DLC is basically, oh, we didn't have enough time to finish the game. Screw it. We'll save it for later. release the game and we'll add all the extra content later. In some cases, it's like that. In other cases, DLC is used for the company to make a little extra money after selling the main game. Like, like maybe Arkham Knight for a good example. Harley Quinn's DLC was already on the disc. Yeah, I mean I know this is not the best example because that was a pre-order, but it's the same principle. That game the DLC was already on the disc. When you get the season pass code, it basically unlocks the DLC so you can play it. And that's how it is a lot of these cases. Either DLC is just it's just like, oh, we didn't finish this, so you can have the game as it is, but we'll release the DLC to you later. I mean, we'll release the extra content that was supposed to be on here and call it DLC. So most part they're selling you an incomplete game. You can think of it that way, or you can think of it in Arkham Knight's case, where some of the extra content's already on the disc, but you have to get the code. I mean, not the actual code, but you have to actually buy it to unlock it. I just blew your mind. It's like, wow. And then I have to remember this. When it comes to a lot of these games having DLC packs, you know there's gonna be there's gonna be another addition to these kind of things, like Tomb Raider, the reboot. There was the Deluxe Edition, HD graphics, and you get all the DLC. It's a shame when I prefer playing some of my older games than my newer games. This shows you how much I like my older games. Hold on, let me see if I can focus. Ratchet and Clank Collection. This series, oh yeah, it's just the first three games. I don't know if you can read that. Sorry if you can't. But I never got to play this. No kidding. I didn't grow up with a PS2, unfortunately. I grew up with an Xbox original. No, I'm not calling it an Xbox One. No matter how stupid the name is. But I never got to play this. When I did, it was incredible. I got all the unlockables and all the little tweaks, and there's even passwords. Remember those? Why can't gaming be simple anymore? All this convoluted stuff going on, and it's really quite a shame. I needed to go on that little tangent because one, I needed to lower my blood pressure a little, and two, because we needed to look back on how it was a simpler time when games used to cost $50. Everything you wanted was already on the disc, and cheat codes and manuals were in their heyday. That's a whole nother video for another day. Where the heck are manuals? Dang it. Now, back to that Star Wars Season Pass. $40! That's like if you bought a game off of Xbox Live. But, we should not shame them so quickly. Alright, my friends. Let us see what the Season Pass gives us. Ooh, it better give us like extra ships or some new characters to play as, or heck, even new planets to explore. What are they gonna give us, man? Ooh, I already praised the... Huh. Get 4 upcoming expansion packs filled with new content that will take you to new locations across a galaxy far, far away. far, far away up to the nearest GameStop. They don't even freaking tell you what's in it. What the heck? That's the problem with all season passes. They don't even tell you what's freaking in them, so you don't even know what you're getting. I could be getting $40 worth of more emotes. And I don't freaking care about emotes. You don't even know what's in it. God, DLC sucks. Ugh. I got nothing more to say. I really don't. Stuff like this keeps happening. Why? And don't you dare get me started on microtransactions. I bet you there's probably going to be a whole system for it in this game. Unfortunately, I still have to play it. Yeah, I know. I'm ranting and I'm still going to play it. But that's the thing. They got me by the balls. They know I'm still going to buy the game regardless of how much I complain. And I'm only one person. One person can't change the world, but I can surely try. To any of your friends out there, please, let them know about this video. Let them know about this kind of crap that's happening in gaming. Let them, whoever watches this, let your friends know, let your family know, let your friends know, let your great-grandmother who's sitting by the side drinking Kool-Aid know. This stuff needs to stop. This crap needs to freaking stop. It's going to get to the point where all season passes are going to be $60. And heck, if gaming keeps going like the way it is, we're going to end up like Canada. You know, in Canada, the average price of a game is $70. Yeah. And that's only because Canada's on a different economic scale than we are. Their currency is different than ours. But the way gaming is, ours price is going to increase to $70, and then theirs is going to come up to $80. Heck, I think in some other countries, games are like $90 and even $100. And that's the standard prices in those countries. So, if you're going to be paying $60 for these kind of games, just give me everything. You make enough money. It's freaking Star Wars. People are going to play this. They're going to go see the new movie. They're watching the Star Wars TV show Rebels. They're buying the comics. They're buying the action figures. They're buying the toys and that freaking Chewbacca voice changer mask. They're buying all that stuff. Why do you have to add DLC to the game? Why do you have to add season passes? People are already buying. It's freaking Star Wars. This is one of the biggest cult phenomenon ever. It's Star Wars. They can get away with this kind of stuff. If they did the same kind of thing with Star Trek or Doctor Who, it would be the same kind of thing. People would just be buying, just sending money away, just sending it. Alright folks, that's enough out of me. Thanks for watching. Or listening. I just sat here and let you watch a blank screen for almost 20 minutes. But thanks guys. Hopefully I have another video up later today or in the morning. Yeah, don't give in to DLC. Alright. Check with you guys later. Peace.